Hi guys!
Hey there!
And welcome to a very special episode of Masse Art Studios. I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Lee.
And in this episode, what makes it so special is that it is Pride Month.
It is.
Yes, and it's so exciting. It's just very special to us and to all of our families and everybody that we know, and people that we don't know that are in the Pride family.
Exactly.
Yes. So Lee, what is Pride?
Oh, let me tell you. So if you do have someone in the community, you'll know what it's all about. But if you don't, let me tell you. So the month of June is Pride Month. So it's a month of celebration of a group of people in the LGBTQ plus community. And it's all about dignity and respect and self-affirmation, and it's all about celebrating a group of individuals that are extremely important in this community. So it's very close to our heart, being two gay men that are clearly married to each other. So it's a really, really fun, so it's a really important month for us.
Yes, it is. It is a very important month for us and all of our families and such, who we love dearly. And with today's episode, we are going to be using the Pride colors, which are amazing, bright, beautiful colors. Because you all know, if you've watched our show before, our YouTube channel, that I love bright. I love beautiful, bright colors.
Love bright, just like your personalities. Yeah, the Pride flag, in fact, is the inspiration for the colours today. And they're pretty much the colours of the rainbow.
They are.
We're going all the way from violets, reds, orange, yellows, greens, and blues, and purples.
Yes.
So those are going to be the colours for the inspiration today.
So excited.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one for sure.
Yes, it sure is.
And we're going to tell you a little bit about our journey through this episode. It's not going to be a lot. It's going to still focus on the pause. Yeah. But we're definitely going to tell you a little bit about maybe how we came out and kind of how we met, because I know you always ask. So you'll find out a little bit about us too.
Yes. So it's all going to be a lot of fun.
It is.
Stay tuned, and we're going to go and hit the tables.
Let's get to pouring.
Yes.
We'll see you at the table.
Well, hello, ladles and jelly spoons. As you've just heard, this is going to be my Pride pour. And for anyone that has got anyone in the community, you'll know these colours. Let me introduce those to you. And I've mixed a couple of these myself to try and get something that I really love. So on the far left here, what we've got is Dioxazine Purple by Liquitex Basics mixed with a tiny bit of light violet, because that Dioxazine Purple is a really dark purple and I didn't want it quite so dark, so I lightened it up just a tad. Next here we've got Primary Blue, which I've mixed with a little bit of Cerulean Blue for the same reason. The Primary Blue is a little dark and I wanted it to be more of a kind of lighter blue, but still in that kind of, towards the primary colour. Next I've got Phthalo Green. This is also Phthalo Green, but the artist Loft Phthalo Green is a little lighter, so I've mixed both of these Phthalo Greens together. Then we have this Master's Touch Delicious Primary Yellow. It's this really beautiful kind of bright, sunshiny yellow. Then we've got Artist's Loft Orange. I could have picked Vermilion, I could have picked there's a Naphtol Phthalo Red, but I decided to go just with the straight orange. And then for this colour right here, this is Pyrrole Red by Liquitex Basics. So that is my Pride flag colours. These are the colours of the Pride flag, the original Pride flag. And what is Pride? As you heard, it's just about equality, about dignity, and it's about raising social awareness for anyone that is in the LGBTQ plus family. And that's what we're here to do today on this pour. Now, what am I going to do? I'm doing the puddle pour, turning it into a flower with a skewer and then spinning it out on the Lazy Deborah. So I've also got some white. Now this mix is our glue mix, and that is the mix where you take two parts. The first part being 60% glue and 40% water, mixing that together to a consistency or a volume, and then you mix that volume with the same volume of Floetrol. So if it was 10 ounces of volume, 6 ounces of glue, 4 ounces of water, you would then take that 10 ounces and mix it with 10 ounces of Floetrol, and then you mix these paints 2 to 1. So if it was 1.5 ounces of paint, it's 3 ounces of that pouring medium, which is exactly what I've done to decant it here into these Lollivepper bottles. Next, I'm going to flood a canvas with white using exactly the same mix and consistency, and this is just Liquitex Basics titanium white, and then we're going to start puddling these colours onto the canvas. Now, I was thinking, do I need to add a black? But because I think this dioxazine is so dark, I'm not going to add a black, but instead I'm going to puddle them from red to purple and then do a white layer and then just start all over again. So that is my plan, peeps. Let me grab my canvas. I'm going to flood it with white real quick, and then we'll be back in just a jiffy. All right, lovely people, so I've got my canvas here flooded. This is a 12 by 12 inch canvas that I've got flooded, and it is a top of the Lazy Deborah. This time I've put it on the Lazy Deborah right now, because if I start to feel like my puddles are veering off a little bit, then I can use the Lazy Deborah to help me kind of steady the composition. Now, what I'm gonna do to make sure that I start in the right place is try and find the middle, by just going from corner to corner, and there's my middle. All right, so that's at least where I need to know, or I know I need to start puddling from. So as I said, I'm going to go red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, and then a layer of white. But I'm going to do fairly small puddles, I think. But let's get to this. Now this is going to take me a little while, so I'm going to definitely mute you guys and you can sit back and listen to some funky music as I pour this Pride inspired 3D puddled flower. Let's do this. Alright, a little bit sloppy. Definitely not as clean as some of the other flowers that I've done. I think I mixed my colours maybe too soon to using them, so there was a lot of air bubbles in there, and I dripped into my yellow, which for me, someone who is very clean, is super annoying. But I'm going to see what happens as I stretch this one out. So taking my skewer, I'm now going to create the flower shape. So remind me, Studio Hubby, do I go out to in or in to out?
Out to in.
Okay, so let's start on this side and then drag this flower composition inwards.
So, we turn our engines on, pick out our favorite song, we make the tables turn. Some people never learn, no matter what it takes. We will stay up all night, waiting for the build-up. I dare to tell you, oh, one of these days I gotta let you know how I feel inside. I don't wanna hide it anymore. One of these days gotta let the feeling show. I had the time of my life, and I don't want to. One of these days I gotta let you know how I feel inside. I don't wanna hide it anymore. One of these days gotta let the feeling show. I had the time of my life, and I don't want to. One of these days, summertime feelings with some cotton candy in my hand. Summertime feelings with some cotton candy in my hand. One of these days,
All right, now what we're gonna do is the Fiona touch. This is the dab. So I'm taking a little bit of rolled up kitchen paper towel, and I'm going to gently press right in the middle. What I'm trying to do here is get rid of some of the excess paint. What I'm also doing is helping me get my composition back in the middle. So I'm trying to help all those colours fall back in on themselves again. I'm loving what's happening on the kind of the right side, but the left side is looking a little wonky still.
That looks perfect.
Yeah, I think we're getting there. I seem to have lost all the purple on the right hand side for some reason. All right, so I've created my flower design using my skewer. I've pulled all my colours onto this canvas. Now it's time to spin this one out. Studio Hubby,
Yes.
I would suggest you stand back just a little. I'm not intending on flying this one all over the place, but you never know. You know, I'm not gonna promise you that this won't go flying. So let's spin this bad boy out. Do I need a little bit of flow extender around it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Okay, let's just go with it as it is. Let's see what happens.
My voice is just a call away. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be afraid. I'll keep you safe all night and day. I'll be where you wanna be. Yes, I'll be where you wanna be. I'll be your rock, I'll be your man. Just like from where it all began. You're more than everything. You're more than everything to me. Make me a promise, tell me you love me, and that you'll never shut me out. To me you're a goddess, baby, let me show you what I'm about. Call me your lover, call me whatever, long as I'm alive. I'll try to be just completely amazing. You're the reason why. Ooh, when you're still down, when the sun is up, looks like from where it all began. You're more than everything. You're more than everything to me. Make me a promise, tell me you love me, and that you'll never shut me out, out, out. To me you're a goddess, baby, let me show you what I'm about. Call me your lover, call me whatever, long as I'm alive. I'll try, try, try to be just completely amazing. You're the reason why.
Alright people, gosh, that's so colourful. This is the colours of the Pride flag. The composition is a little off centre. The studio hubby said that maybe either the Lazy Susan just isn't straight, because I've measured the table and I know the table definitely is. Oh, it could have just been the way I puddled. You know, it's really hard to actually just keep puddling in the same spot over and over again, because as soon as that first puddle goes down, you lose your marker of where the centre is. But this was a lot of fun. It's for a cause and for a community that's clearly very close to myself and the studio hubby's heart. So I'm going to keep this one as it is. I'm going to touch off real quick and then we're going to take you guys in for a close-up. Happy Pride, everyone.
Hey guys, it is Jeremy here, and I am really excited about this pour today. It's very close to my heart and to my family, and it's just such an amazing Pride Month, and I'm just really excited to be using these colors. I am going to be doing a marbling technique, but I'm going to be using more of the color than I have in my other marbling techniques, because the other marbling techniques, I wanted it to be wispy and light. And this time I want the colors to be really daring and really bright in this marbling. And I'm gonna layer them, which I'm gonna show you in a second, 2 colors at a time. I have my cups with my pins in them, so that way I can do my paint bombs and pull it out, and my grenade paint bombs in my cups, which holds the paint in there. So when you turn it over and you pull the paint out, the paint goes all the way out through the bottom and it flows. So let me get to layering my cups. So what it is I'm doing, I'm going to be putting a white layer between each color.
Now people call this like a sandwich pour, or there's a triple decker pour, or there's all sorts of different names for it.
Yes. And like I said, I'm using a lot of extra color today. So
yeah, normally when you do these, you want these to look like actual slabs of marble, but clearly there's no marble that has purple, blue, green, yellow, orange and red in it. So you're just using the technique to create a really beautiful piece, but this is not intended to look like marble, right?
it will look like marble. It'll just look like a very bright marble.
Okay, I gotcha. So you've sandwiched the colours between 2 layers of white there.
Yes.
And normally when I've seen you do this, you literally take a popsicle stick and you're like
Wispy.
using, yeah, like literally what the drips are off the stick.
Yep.
So I'm really interested to see how this is going to look in comparison to how it normally comes out.
Exactly.
You know, if you're going to do Pride colours, you need these colours to punch you in the face. So there's no point doing like super wispy, right? That's why you're being a bit more
Exactly.
daring with the colours.
Exactly.
I love it. Jeremy, are you comfortable talking about your journey? Like how old you were when you came out or anything like that?
Sure. I came out whenever I was 14.
Okay.
I played football, and I just knew I was a little bit different, and just decided to be true to myself.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
My journey was a little different.
Really?
Well, yeah, I mean, you know my journey.
Yes.
I was married to a girl for 11, 12
That's right.
years and, you know, was madly in love with her and always was very, you know, true to the relationship, but there was just something that just wasn't right and I could never put my finger on it until I had my first boyfriend. And I was, 34, 34, I think, when I came out to my parents, who were super supportive, just like, you know, I know your family is too, and, you know, embraced me and said, listen, you know, you do whatever you want to do. It's your life and we love you just the same.
Yeah, I came out to my friends first.
Yeah?
Yeah, I came out to my friends first before my family. I didn't come out to my family totally until, I mean, they knew, but I didn't come out to my family totally until I was 18.
Right. I was still, like, a lot younger than I was, clearly.
Now what I'm doing here is I'm trying not to break through the paint too much. I'm just trying to layer this white on top of the colors.
And I see you're doing 2 colours at a time, but using all the colours in each cup.
Exactly.
So I'm guessing that the next one is orange and red.
It is.
Okay. Now you have more white in that one than you do have in the other one. Does that make any difference?
No, it's
No.
it's
Okay.
it's not going to make a huge difference.
Okay.
No.
Those Lolly Veffy bottles make it so easy to layer the colours in
I
there,
know,
right?
completely.
Those are the bottles I just used for my puddle.
I'm really interested to see how bright and colorful this is going to come out.
People always ask us how we met, and we have shared this in a previous episode, but Jeremy posted a picture on Facebook and it just so happened that his picture came up on my profile, and we were both single at the time, and I sent him a DM. I slid into his DMs.
He sure did.
And I was like, hubba, you big hunk of beef. But not to exactly in those words.
Pretty much though.
Pretty much. And I hope you will agree with me, Jeremy, pretty much from that very first conversation that we had, which was hubba, we basically just then never stopped talking.
Yeah.
And Jeremy was in Chicago, I was in Oakland at the time. And we then started FaceTiming the very next day, and we chatted every single day, and we would do long distance dates where we would start movies and at the same time
At the
watch
same
them
time.
together, which was really cute. And then about 6 months later, you moved to Oakland after we visited each other a couple of times, and then
Yeah.
a year later than that, we got engaged, and a year later than that, we got married.
Yep.
Took you off the market.
Sure did.
Uh-huh. All right, sir, I see you've layered your cups.
I know, look how amazing these cups look.
Yeah, they're like, it's a pride flag in a cup.
All right, you guys, I got my cups here. I can't turn it sideways for you to see all the colors, but you just saw them. But I'm gonna go ahead and flip this onto my canvas. I'm gonna wait just a second so that way the color can really get down to the canvas. Okay, pin 1. Pin 2.
Release the beast.
Now I'm going to just tilt this a little bit.
It's funny how the colours are coming out as you lay it. Then there was the red, then the orange, now it's the green and the yellow, and then it'll be the blue and the purple. Lovely. Okay.
All right,
So next it is
Tilton time.
Tilton time. It's Pride colours Tilton time.
And see how bright and vibrant these colors are. And because I'm doing a marbling technique, I didn't mind doing these wispy like little wisps out of the cup.
Because you've probably got to tilt most of them anyway.
Yeah, kind of, probably. We'll see. All right, let's get to tilting.
What you've got that's worth showing me? Do you have the authority? I just need to know if you can help me out. Let's get up, circumnavigate every inch. I'll incinerate. I just need your undivided time. And I don't wanna wait. I can say your name, but it don't matter anyway, anyway. And just like a dream, it's too good to be real. It's like I can tell that you want me to, and it's not about what we say, it's what we do. It's like I can tell that you want me to, and it's not about what we say, it's what we do. Shut the door and get physical. Make me breathe so unrhythmical. I just want your body and your mind. I don't want to be suitable. I don't care if it's chemical. Let's be one and leave the world behind. And I don't wanna wait. I can say your name, but it don't matter anyway, anyway. And just like a dream is too good to be real. It's like
Oh my gosh, you guys. This came out incredible. I am so happy about this. I think it's amazing. I love the pops of purple through here, and the blue, and the red, and the orange. I mean, every single color, the yellow, every single color is represented here. And that's really important to me.
Yeah, I love that.
I just think that it turned out such a beautiful marbling piece. I couldn't have asked for anything more. I hope that you guys love it. I love it. And I can't wait to hear your comments on it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Woo! Happy Pride!
It's like I can tell that you want me to, and it's not about what we say, it's what we do. It's like I can tell that you want me to, and it's not about what we say, it's what we do. It's what we do.
So, there you have it. I just love whenever Lisa says that. So there you have it, guys. Two amazing pours. Loved your flower.
Yes, I loved it too, don't get me wrong. I've done better flowers on the channel even. My composition went a little wonky, it was a little messy, but you know, I really still enjoyed it. It was very psychedelic because those colours are
Yes.
very trippy.
Yes.
But I really did enjoy it.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. What about your marbling?
I
flip-flops?
was so amazed and proud
Right.
of this painting. It really represented everything that I had for Pride, and the colors, and they just popped right through each other,
did.
which I was really hoping for.
Without being
And
too much.
Without being too much.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you kind of really married that harmony between the white and the colours, and
Yes.
so when you released the grenades onto the canvas, it was just beautiful. I really loved it. Great
Thank
ball.
you, thank you. I'm going to call that one Rainbow Mist.
Oh, not Rainbow
Yes.
Bright.
Not Rainbow Bright.
Okay.
Nope, Rainbow Mist.
Rainbow Mist. Okay, there you go, girl. I love it. Should we take him in to see the wet pieces?
Let's take you in to see the wet pieces. Okay, guys, so we hope that you love these as much as we do. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It means everything to us. And yeah, why don't you go out there and hug somebody who is out in Pride and give some love.
Right.
And we will see you on Tuesday
For another premiere.
for another premiere.
All right, guys. Have a great Sunday. We'll see you soon.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Take a moment to spank. Spank some very special people. We want to take a moment to thank some very special people.
Absolutely.
And that's our
Patreons.
So the Patreon account is a very separate account from YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
but it allows some very important people the opportunity to get a little bit of a closer look of the studio. And there are certain levels. So at one level, for example, you get to see sneak peeks and behind the scenes videos.
Mm-hmm.
At another level, you're invited to join us in a WhatsApp group where we chat, we exchange pictures, and you also get weekly painting challenges. In another level, you get once a month live streams. At another level, you get once a month tutorials that are live.
Yes.
And then at our top tier, the diamond level, you would get to pick the colours and the technique for an episode of Masse Art Studios, and then you get to keep one of the 11 by 14 inch canvases every single month. So we have some awesome people that we'd like to take a moment to thank, and that is at the gold level, we have Janice Swansea, we have Jane Klein, we have Trisha West and Donna Patterson, we have Gloria Salaki, we have Nate Bright, Linda Serian, and Amy Gardner, who you all know as Crafty Chicken Mom.
Yes, that's right. And on our platinum level, we have Leslie Beaver and Janice Pittman.
And our one and only diamond level Massey Posse is Sparkles,
Yay!
aka Laurie Finzer. And we'd really love to say we appreciate you all. Thank you so very much. And everyone else that's listed down here below,
Yes.
thank you so much for being a Patreon.
Absolutely.
We really genuinely appreciate you. Thank you so very much.